Hello and very warm welcome to RAFLIMS. This is Swarup Hussain. In this hands-on video tutorial, we will learn how we can download and install DSpace 7.4 Backend on Ubuntu 22.04. In one of the last video, we have learned how we can download and install DSpace 7.4 front end on Ubuntu 22.04, that is current LTS, and now in this video we will try to install the backend on the same system. So let's start with this video. Prior this, we have already installed the DSpace 7.0 and DSpace 7.2 on the Ubuntu 22.04, and at that time we have built this backend guide to install the DSpace backend on Ubuntu. And now in this video we will try to use this guide as it is with some minor changes. Now let me open my terminal, because this guide is completely a refined guide, and a very few and the minor changes are required here. Okay. The very first thing that we need to do is to update and upgrade our system. So sudo apt-get update. And sudo apt-get upgrade. Okay, after the update and upgrade, the next thing that we need to do is to install the Git. To install Git latest version, we can add this PPA, I mean the repository, in on Ubuntu system. And then update again and install Git. We can use sudo apt-get update, sudo get install. Maybe it will take some time, so I'll just pause my video here and uh, will come back when it may complete. Okay, so it has done, and now after the Git, we need to install some prerequisites: openjdk, and apache maven, and the postgresql. This command will install the openjdk and maven. So let me copy this and I'll show you what actually I'm going to do. So sudo apt-get install sudo get install openjdk 11 jdk and maven. I think this is the command. So this command will install the three packages here, I mean three prerequisites here to run the DSpace backend. So the size of the file is 274 and we need 429 additional disk on this space. Okay. Again, it will take some time. It's 3% and depend on your internet speed. So let me pause the video here, and when it may complete, I'll just come back. Now let us see what happens. So let me log in here. Okay, it has done successfully. So after the installation of openjdk 11, Apache and Apache maven, now we need to install the postgresql. But by default here we have postgresql 15. So we need to add, first we need to add the uh, source key for postgresql, and then we need to add the repository to install postgresql. Okay, we are not focal right now. The name of Ubuntu system, Ubuntu 22.04, is Jammy, I think. Uh, but still, let me check. I am not sure right now, but it is Jammy. Firefox. Uh, Jammy. Code name is Jammy. I was right. Now we need to add this. It's not copy. Copy. Paste. Okay. Now the next step is to update, and then we need to install. And we need to install the PostgreSQL. PostgreSQL is the database of DSpace. It's used as database of DSpace. Okay. We are using this command. Okay, it has done now. Okay, so now we can check the version, what version we have, because we need to enter in the directory of the version. So we are at 15.1, and okay, so after the installation of the prerequisites, first we have updated and upgraded, and then we install the git, and we install the openjdk and maven and the postgresql. And now we need to configure DSpace. We need to enter into the PostgreSQL database, and we need to create the user as DSpace, then the database, and then the extension. Okay, so I'll just continue with command by command. Let me copy this, copy here. There you can see, let me clear this. Now there you can see I am root right now, and I'm going to enter in the PostgreSQL. And now I am Postgres. In this database, I would like to create the user, but we need to enter in the PostgreSQL directory. So it is an etc postgresql 15 main. So uh, uh, Why it's not typing ETV? I don't know. ATC postgresql main. Now in this directory, and in when we install the front end, I think we have already created the user, but let us see. Uh-uh. Now we in this directory, and we try to create this user. Okay. Okay, it's done. And now create the database. That's done. Now create the extension. Okay. It has created. Sometimes when we try to copy paste, it's not copy and paste. Now we need to exit. Okay. At this step, we need to configure the Postgres file. I mean the configuration file. See, it's again not copying and paste. In fact, we use Control C and Control V, creating difficult. Sorry, I exit. It is actually 15 right now, so copy, paste. Now, what we need to do, we need to add this line somewhere in the last of this file, or maybe at line 93. I prefer this area. And save this, close this, restart the PostgreSQL or main database. Using system control command, but we have this one, it's okay. Now let us create the DSpace user. I think that we have already created. See? Yes. When we actually install the front end, we have already created. So I'm changing password. Anyhow, and similar for this directory, but let me confirm there's no harm in it. Cannot create directory, build file exist. Okay. Okay, now we need to install the solr is actually the search engine of DSpace 7. So we need to create the directory first in opt directory. Directory mean folder. In opt folder, we need to create solr dot 11 folder. So let us see what is the current release of solr, but I would prefer to use 8 on Ubuntu 22.04. 9.1.0. So let's see what in series 8, what is the latest in series 8. I think it's 8.12, I guess. Okay, it is 8.11.2. Okay, so what we are going to install 8.11.2. Okay, so point 2, 2, 2. Okay, now, so let us create one directory. Clear this. Now enter into the directory and grant the permission to DSpace user for this directory. Now install the source code of solr, I mean the package of solr. Download, in fact. It's not again. Okay. Okay, it might take few time. It's 12% and it's running very slow. So let me pause here and I'll just come back. Okay, now let us see what happened there. Okay, it has done. Now let us unzip this, copy, and now it has unzipped, and we need to copy this uh, folder to this folder. Okay, in fact, we are actually changing the name, in fact, here. Okay, so what we did, we need to copy. Uh, wait. Hey, so. Okay, so let us apply this command. And it will copy this to this directory. And then we will remove this zip file, and after that we will start the solr. Okay, the system is not responding at this moment, it has stuck. Oh, it's busy, it's very busy right now. Okay, now what next? We need to remove this. Okay, and let us start the solr. uh, copy, paste here, and there. Starting solar, you can see this. Let me zoom for your convenience. Solar will start on 89834 port. You can see this, it has it started. Okay, after the solar start, we need to we can check the status, but it's not actually, but let us see. Okay, see, if in case you want to check the status, you can, and you can use this to the browser, and there you can see the solar, that's working or not working. So let's move on. Further, we need to exit from the directory. Okay, paste, exit, become admin. Okay, clear all this, and now and okay, so the next thing is, after the solar, uh, now we need to download the DSpace 7.4 sources, and then we need uh, to work further, of course. Okay, so let us see the backend for the DSpace website. I have to go this. Okay, so in downloads, we need this, copy link. Okay, there we can match. It's 7.4 right now. 7.5 isn't working. Then I don't know. Okay. Now let us in this directory, build directory, and we can have the sources, I mean the packages of DSpace here. Not again this. I don't know why it's not following the command control C. Copy and okay, that's done. Unzip this. Done. And then let us enter into the build directory. Here we are at 7.4. Clear this. Okay. And now we are going to unpack moving packages, which will take a long time. Most of the time it's failed. But don't worry, let us try again if in case failed. So I just enter here. And let's see what happened. Okay. So I'll just pause here and I'll just come back When it may complete, I hope it may success. Okay, now let us see what happened. It's 19 December, Monday morning, but I'm on leave. Okay. Okay, done. So we built successfully each and everything, and that's wonderful. Now, the next thing is we need to enter in this directory. It's a DSpace installer, and there we need to install and fresh. Here we have installed the maven packages. We built the repository, backend repository, and now we are going to enter in this directory. So we will, let me copy this. And okay, looks so good. Okay, okay. So cd, let me clear this. And now we are in this directory, and then the another step that's actually will take long time, and that you can see here, it's sudo and fresh install. So let's see what happened now. I'm very hopeful it may success. Well, very shortly it has completed and we have built again successfully. Now, okay, welcome back. After almost a week, I'm back to continue this video. Because of internet glitches and I was not so well, so I actually stopped the video in between. And now let us continue from where we have left. Let me open my system, open the installation guide. So far, we have completed the DSpace backend and REST APIs build successfully, and the Java build successfully. The and fresh installation. And now it's time to install the Tomcat. Okay, so we have completed till here, and now we are going to install the Tomcat, not in OPT directory. We are going to use the default Tomcat packages with the Ubuntu system and the set environment variables, and copy DSpace web apps to Tomcat web apps, and also solr web apps to solr config set file. So there you can see it. We don't need, see, from DSpace 7 to DSpace 7.2, they are both compatible and convenient on Tomcat 8. So we have installed this in the prior installation, and now Tomcat 7.3 and 7.4, they both actually convenient or compatible with Tomcat 9. So, and we need to install Tomcat 9. That's actually a default package. Available in default packages of Ubuntu system, Ubuntu repository. So we are going to install this. So here we are, sudo apt-get install. You know very well the command of installation. So let me open the terminal. It's sudo su to activate the admin mode. Password. And we are going to install Tomcat 9. Cat 9. Yes. All the config file of Tomcat. Now allow tomcat on, sorry, allow DSpace on tomcat in security. Down to security, we need to add this line there at line 30. Read write path DSpace. Save this and close this. Okay, after doing this, so what we need to do, we need to copy the DSpace web apps to tomcat 9 web apps. Copy this, paste here. I mean, what we are going to do, we are going to copy this folder to this folder. It might take few time because of the internet speed or your computer speed may be involved in it. Okay, done. So after this, the next thing is to copy the solr to opt solr config set file. Done, and we need to allow DSpace for solr, and need to provide the Java home in profile file. So it's sudo gedit this file. There we need to add the address of Java home and also the tomcat home there. See, Java home is available on this address, but now we have not installed tomcat in this directory. We have installed by default, we have installed tomcat in etc directory. So save now, close this, clear this, and then this is one of the old command. You can configure tomcat to run automatically by using this patch, but okay, I think there is no need to configure to run automatically. Instead of using this command, sudo service tomcat start, we will use this command, sudo system control restart tomcat 9.service. So we are going to start the tomcat. Okay, it's saying, okay, we need to copy this command, we need to reload this, paste, and now we can use the restart command. Okay, it's time to create the DSpace administrator. In this directory, DSpace bin DSpace, and there we are going to create the DSpace administrator, and we can also create the people in DSpace. It might take few time to initiate this file, and let us wait. Okay, so there you need to provide the email address, but I'm going to use the default setting. You can provide your own email address and then the first name and the last name. Yes, the data is correct. And the password. Repeat the password. Okay, the administrator account created, and now time to start the backend. But before we start the backend, I would restart the all services. So the very first thing that we need to restart is the postgresql there. Okay, after the postgres, we need to start the solr once again. There. It's already used to, so we can actually stop this and then we can restart it. Okay. Okay, it has started. And also we need to start the tomcat. Yes. Okay. Okay, now open the web browser. Let the web browser on. Open. Okay. Uh-huh. So let me copy localhost 8000 server and let's see it start loading. And there we actually need to have the DSpace 7.4 backend. I mean the whole browser and all the backend APIs here on this web browser if we successfully. So let us wait here. Okay. Okay, yes, we did this. We are very successful here. We have installed the backend and REST APIs successfully here. All are available. Now it's time to connect this backend to the locally installed front end. And to do that, we need to open the uh, uh, front end guide that we have built and created last time, and there we need to enter in this directory. I mean, we need to open this file. It's config.yml file there. Okay, and we need to provide the information of localhost backend. So we set false. F-A-L. I hope it's right spelling. Localhost. Sometime when we are working on this types of thing, we cannot actually focus. Okay, so SSL is the false. That's mean this system is not a production system. We are working on a local host system. If your system is a production system, then you can write true, and then host, you need to provide the IP address here, whatever the IP you are using on your backend, and the port of your backend, and the namespace that is after the port. For example, here we have localhost, and that is actually our local host, and then port, and then we have server. This is nothing. This is the address of our backend. Okay, so you need to edit this file, this one, and save this one, and close this one. And now it's time to start the front end with this backend. Uh, so we need to enter in the front end directory there. So opt DSpace 7 Angular directory, where we have installed the DSpace front end. And after this, we need to start here. That's mean we need to start the front end, and that's actually created the proxy, so we can actually use the local host, and then we can use the uh, uh, front end on the local host. That's actually connected with the backend. Okay, so let me start here, and it might take few time, so just meanwhile we can work on the DSpace 7.4 backend and REST APIs installation guide. So let me open this new document, and we'll try to make a refined guide. Step 1, step number 11. Here we need to install Tomcat. Okay, let's see there. Okay, done. It has created the proxy so far. The local host is available on this address. It's a 8080 server, and also listing the local host at 4000 for the front end UI. So let us open this. Where is our web browser? It's local host 4000, enter. Also refresh this, and it might take long for the very first time, hopefully. And you can see the development here. When it may start launch, you will see the development here. Okay, see, it has start working. There you can see all are good, and we have successfully installed the DSpace front end, I mean the back end, and we have connected that back end with the locally installed front end. Now that's okay. After doing that, work. We can log in here. The space password that we have created, localhost. The space the password was. Save this, and now you can see it will ask me accept the end user uh, contract or the agreement or whatever it is. And this is just default thing. You can actually modify this. In some of the video, I'll let you know how you can modify when one of the person actually start working. So he or she has to accept this end user agreement. So you can actually work on this agreement and you can configure this agreement. Right now we have successfully installed the DSpace backend, and we have connected the prior locally installed front end. So we have completed this video, and there you can see we have number of videos available where we have start working on DSpace 7, and this video is actually will be the last video of 2020 uh, 2020, okay. 2022, yes. Not 2020. Okay, so this video will be the last video of 2022, and see you in 2023. Yes. Okay. And if you need this guide, so I'm trying to convert this one, and build a refresh guide. So we have the front end guide and we have the back end guide. And if you need this, both of the guides, so you can write to me your email address required in the comment section of this video. But before that, you need to subscribe this channel, you need to like this video, you need to share this video, and you need to share your email address in the comment section of this video. And one more thing that you need to do, this, I mean, the guides are for personal use only. If you are looking for the commercial or organizational use, so please inform your organization about that. I mean, come through your organization so we can actually handle the request uh, in a good manner. Okay, so see you in New Year. Happy New Year, all of you, and keep watching Raflims. This is Farooq Hussain. We have all both of them on localhost. Keep watching Raflims. Thank you very much. You're watching. Okay, thank you.